May I commence the proceedings?
Yes.
Order dated 3/1/2022. The President is pleased to appoint Dr. Pradeep Kumar, retired IAS, KL 1987, as Administrative Member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, KAT, in pay scale of Rs 2,25,000 for a period of 4 years from the date of his assumption of charge of the post, or till his attaining the age of 67 years, or until further orders, whichever is the earliest. The conditions of service of Dr. Pradeep Kumar as Administrative Member, Kerala Administrative Tribunal shall be governed by the provisions of the Tribunals Reforms Act 2021 and rules framed thereunder. Dr. Pradeep Kumar is required to join the Kerala Administrative Tribunal within 30 days from the date of issue of this order, failing which the above appointment shall be treated as cancelled. This order issues in compliance with the order of the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet, wide communication number 6/28/2021 ES SM2 dated 1/1/2022. IP Nagpal, Deputy Secretary to the Government of India.
I,
I,
Dr. Pradeep Kumar,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties
that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties
as the member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal
as the member of Kerala Administrative Tribunal
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
I,
I, Dr. Pradeep Kumar,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as a member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons
that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons
any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the member.
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as a member. Yes. Office copy or no? Can I put sign it? Can you give another copy? I'll sign.
Honorable Mr. Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, Chairman of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Honorable Members Sri Penny Garvasis, Sri V. Rajendran, Sri Rajesh Nivan, and Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Advocate P.S. Shaji, the Tribunal Bar Association President, Advocates M. Fatahuddin and R.K. Muralidharan, Presidents of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal Advocates Association, Trivandrum and Ernakulam, Sri Shahjahan the Registrar, Srimati Jaya Prabhu, Deputy Registrar, staff of KIT, family members of Dr. Pradeep Kumar, dear advocates. We are here in connection with the assumption of office by the new member, Dr. Pradeep Kumar. There is no scope for a lecture on tribunals. I know you all are well informed on the subject. However, let me say a few words on that for the junior members of the bar who are watching this. In India, tribunalization is a relatively new concept. The establishment of the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal was the first. In fact, income tax tribunals were established even before independence. The objective of tribunalization is to provide specialized and speedy delivery of justice. Part 14A of the Constitution includes A in this Article 220, Articles 323A and 323B. These articles provide for constitution of tribunals dealing with administrative matters and other issues. This part was introduced by the 42nd Amendment of the Constitution. We have adopted the doctrine of the basic structure of the Constitution. The Supreme Court has not defined the basic structure. However, the integrity of the judicial system given in the Constitution has held to be one of the basic structures, so the tribunals are formed without violating the judicial supremacy. A tribunal is not a court, nor is it an absolute administrative body. In a functional point of view and on judicial analysis, a tribunal is something in between the above two. An administrative tribunal is conveniently called a quasi-judicial body for the said reasons. As I said, Article 323A provides the establishment of administrative tribunals. It is for adjudication of disputes and complaints related to the appointment and terms of service of central and state government servants. No appeal, revision or reference against the decision of an administrative tribunal is maintainable if the said right is not conferred by the relevant statute. However, this will not affect the jurisdiction of High Court under Articles 226 and 227 and of the Supreme Court under Articles 132 and 136 of the Constitution. The members of the tribunal may not always be trained judicial officers. Tribunals should be cautious to act in the limits of their jurisdiction. I would just remind what the Lord Justice Denning has said. If tribunals were to be at liberty to exceed their jurisdiction without any check by the courts, the rule of law would be at the end. The new member, Dr. Pradeep Kumar, is a retired IAS officer. He has retired as the Project Director of National Disaster Management Authority while holding the rank of Chief Secretary. For and on behalf of the entire law officers of the state, I wish him all success in his new role. Thank you.
Honorable Chairman of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, Honorable Judicial Members, Sri Benny Garvasis, Sri V. Rajendran, Honorable Administrative Members, Sri Rajesh Diwan, Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Honorable Advocate General of Kerala, Advocate K. Gopalakrishnan, represented by Additional Advocate General Advocate K.P. Jayachandran, Advocate M. Pattavudin, President of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal Advocates Association, Trivandrum, and R.K. Muralidharan, President of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal Advocates Association, Ernakulam, respected Registrar, Deputy Registrar and the officers, dear prosecutors and advocates. Dr. Pradeep Kumar IAS assumes office today as the new member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal. We are here to welcome him. Article 323A of the Constitution of India provides for the establishment of administrative tribunals for adjudication of disputes and complaints related to the appointment and conditions of service of central and state government servants. In such matters, speedy adjudication is necessary for meeting the ends of justice. That is why the Administrative Tribunal assumes importance. The new member, Dr. Pradeep Kumar, a native of Bihar, is a retired Indian Administrative Service officer. He has retired as the Project Director of National Disaster Management Authority. He has also held the office of the Chief Secretary. Thus, he has wide and rich experience in the civil service. This will definitely be of great assistance in discharging his new role effectively. I wish him all success in his new role. I, as the President of the Trivandrum Bar Association, the largest in the state, wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Pradeep Kumar. We wish him all success and glory. Thank you all.
Honorable Chairman, Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, Honorable Judicial Members, Sri Benny Gavasis and Sri V. Rajendran, Honorable Administrative Member, Sri Rajesh Diwan and Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Learned Additional Advocate General, Sri K.P. Jayachandran, Trivandrum Bar Association President, Sri Anira Shaji, Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Ernakulam Advocates Association President, Sri R.K. Muralidharan, Government Leaders, Kerala Public Service Commission Standing Counsel Sri Rameshan S, Registrar Sri A. Shahjahan, Deputy Registrar Srimati Jaya Prabhu, former other Deputy Registrars and members of the staff of Kerala Administrative Tribunal, senior lawyers, members of Trivandrum Bar Association, members of KAT Advocates Association in Thiruvananthapuram and Ernakulam, members of Clerks Association, family members of Dr. Pradeep Kumar, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are delighted today morning to have the swearing-in ceremony of Dr. Pradeep Kumar, the newly appointed administrative member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal. We are particularly happy because the appointment is a step in strengthening of this tribunal. Dr. Pradeep Kumar has been a member of the Indian Administrative Service for 33 long years. An officer of the Kerala cadre, he has held diverse posts in Kerala as well as in the Union government. He retired at the apex level of IAS as Special Secretary and Project Director, National Disaster Management Authority in Government of India. His qualifications in engineering, MBA and PhD are also to be noted. This tribunal's credibility as a judicial institution has been fostered by the administrative experience of the former and incumbent administrative members. We express our sincere hope that the new members' vast administrative experience and academic credentials would enrich the functioning and quality of decision-making in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, which has set high standards from its very inception and establishment. I would also take this occasion to reiterate our fervent request to all concerned to fill up the posts that are presently vacant. We are aware that appointment process to the post of judicial members are already underway. However, I reiterate that what I had stated on the 10th anniversary celebration of this honorable tribunal, that this tribunal has never functioned in its full capacity. In spite of the shortcomings, this tribunal, which includes the bench, the bar, the staff, the advocate clerks, one and all, have worked hard. Even when functioning with less members than mandated by law, this tribunal has maintained high quality and high rate of disposal. Even then, it's imperative that this tribunal functions with all the posts filled up and all the benches functioning regularly. The bottlenecks are evident to one and all. They must be resolved for the good of all. A permanent, time-bound mechanism must be put in place whereby vacancies are filled up within days rather than weeks or months, as in the case of now. The bar has always extended their fullest support to the proper functioning of this tribunal from day one. The tribunal has functioned with the active cooperation of the bar even during the difficult COVID times. Justice delivery has not suffered even when the lawyer community has been put to much hardship. I am proud to state that the bar has displayed the highest qualities and character in this unprecedented time. We reaffirm that promise to faithfully do our duties on this day also for the good of all. I, on behalf as well as President of KAT Advocates Association, extend our welcome and warmest wishes to Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Honorable Administrative Member, who has joined the Kerala Administrative Tribunal today. Jai Hind.
Respected Chairman, Justice Abdul Rahim, other honorable members Sri V. Rajendran, Sri Benny Garvasis, and Sri Rajesh Diwan, Additional Advocate General Sri K.P. Jayendran, Sri Vatauddin, the President of KAT Advocates Association Trivandrum, Advocate Anayara Shaji, the President of Bar Association Trivandrum, registrars and other members of the staff of the tribunal, family members of Dr. Pradeep Kumar, my dear friends of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are assembled through online and physically to participate to welcome Dr. Pradeep Kumar IAS as administrative member. It is with immense pleasure and joy I, on behalf of the Advocates Association at Ernakulam, welcome you as member of this honorable tribunal. Dr. Pradeep Kumar, after completing his BTech and MBA, joined the Indian Administrative Service in 1987 and posted as sub-collector and SDM at Muatupura in Ernakulam district in 1989. And after serving various capacities with the government, he retired from service on 31/12/2020 while working as Special Secretary and Project Director, National Disaster Management Authority, Government of India. Your vast experience in various capacities with the government will definitely help to decide the issues coming up before this honorable tribunal. I can assure you on behalf and on my behalf of the association that the members of the bar will cooperate in discharging duties, and we hope and expect that your experience will certainly lead to help in disposing the cases in a speedy and rightful manner. We at bar assure you our all-hearted cooperation in discharge of your solemn duties for the bench. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, everyone here in Trivandrum and other parts of India. And good evening to my family members in the United States. Respected Chairman of Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, my esteemed brother members of CAT, Mr. Benny Garvasis, Mr. V. Rajendran, Mr. Rajesh Diwan, Honorable Additional Advocate General, Mr. K.P. Jayendran, Honorable President of Tribunal Bar Association, Mr. Anayara Shaji, Honorable President of CAT Advocates Association Trivandrum, Mr. M. Fatauddin, Honorable President, CAT Advocates Association Ernakulam, Mr. R.K. Muralidharan, members from the bar, Mr. A. Shahjahan, Registrar of CAT, officers and staff of the CAT Registry, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank you all for giving me such a grand reception and welcoming me warmly to your fraternity. Thanks also for your good wishes and your compliments about my journey in IAS, spanning over nearly 34 years. Starting as Assistant Collector under training in Kottayam, way back in 1988, and retiring at the apex level of Secretary to Government of India. It has been truly an amazing and fulfilling journey in IAS. It gives me immense satisfaction for having got so many opportunities both at the center and in the state, and thus contributing my bit towards nation building and development. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to a wonderful set of people, the public servants, the political executives, various officials and non-officials with whom I had the privilege of working with and who stood by me through good times and not so good times in this journey. Moving on, It is really a pleasure, privilege, and honor for me to be reaching this milestone in the second innings of my career. I'm thankful to the Government of India, the state government, and the judiciary for giving me this opportunity to function in a judicial capacity. This opportunity, of course, comes with a huge responsibility, as I'm fully aware that a judicial office is an important arm of governance and public service. And I'm also mindful that the quality of delivery of public service is vital to the health of our society. During a tenure here, I hope to imbibe your rich culture and conduct in discharge of my responsibilities. The Kerala Administrative Tribunal as an institution has come a long way since its inception in 2010 and has made a name for itself. The institution has been nurtured by the untiring efforts of the successive chairpersons and members, the officers and staff of the CAT registry, and of course the bar fraternity. Kudos to all these personalities. But much as the past achievements give us pride, it casts a greater responsibility on us to continuously improve ourselves and surpass the past achievements. The efficiency of a court system is judged by the throughput in terms of the cases disposed of and the quality thereof. This, to a large extent, depends on the assistance the bench receives from the members of the bar. Accordingly, the judgments and orders passed by the bench reflect the quality of assistance rendered by the bar. Thus, it is teamwork, and therefore maintaining the dignity and adding to the glory of this tribunal is our collective responsibility. As a judge, in my capacity as tribunal member, I'll be guided by the famous saying that a judge must hear courteously, answer wisely, consider soberly, and decide impartially. I wish to play my part in upholding the high traditions of the court and hope that we'll together walk the path of progress and take Kerala Administrative Tribunal to greater heights. Lastly, I would like to thank the family members who have joined and watching the proceedings live from US and from Patna. Thank you very much.
Now the ceremony is over. Thank you all. Jai Hind.